Hello, I'm Rob Smith. This is Smith in the Black, and let's take a look at what's going on here. So, what we do have with the SPY, and as we get into like a couple weeks in, we're going to see what's going on. So, what we do have is a 2-2 month on the SPY. So, a lot of people get the FOMO when things are moving out, but if we're really going to go, if we stay above this 389.52, we're a 2-2 reversal, and you can see this broadening formation here. So people can say whatever they want, bear market rally, whatever. But if we come up and take this out, there's still a good move left. So we'll see. If we go to the weekly, we came 2-2. Is that 3-2? Come up here. So you can see this broadening formation here. So we're a lot closer to 2 and up. For the week. It doesn't mean that's going to happen, but we're a lot closer to doing that. If you go to the daily, here, you can see, triangle the out, bam, off she goes. So we're in short-term exhaustion risk by going into higher highs, right? We're not trying to run anybody out, but that monthly is going to stay in play. If we go to QQQ, and Qs, we know they've had a tough time, but now on the monthly, going 2-2 back up, and you can see the broadening formation all the way up here. When they gun these things into the end of the year. If we come to the week, much closer to 2 and up, right? And you can see this higher highs, and then if we draw this, you'll see the lower lows, right? So if we go to the daily, here, once again, short-term exhaustion risk, gap holds, right? But higher highs. So, if things are going to change, you're going to have to turn these days around, which we're not seeing just yet. So, if we go to the diamonds here, and diamonds, they've been outperforming. We know that for a while. On the month, taking out last month's highs. On the week, taking out last week's highs. You can see this. So if anything's going to change to the downside, you got to take all these weeks down, and we're nowhere near doing that. It doesn't mean we can't go 3, can't go inside, stuff like that. But so far, we're not seeing that. If we go to small cappers, here, monthly, taking out the monthly highs, not doing much, but not going down either. So that's that's important. So if we go to the weekly. How are you going to turn this week bad? You'd have to go inside. You'd have to go gap up in 3. You'd have the 2 down, which is quite a distance from here. So we'll see how that goes. So if we go to Apple, and Apple, inside week, right? So if we go to the month, here, tried to take it down, couldn't do it. Still red on the month. It's still going pretty much sideways. But, if we go to the daily here, you can see this kicker pattern down here. Blood red, then boom, right in their face. So we'll see about Apple. We don't waste too much time here, but, what we're seeing here is a lot of monthlies getting taken to the upside. So if we go to, say, financials, FAS, on the monthly, 2-2 reversal to the upside, and that's going to give you Goldman Sachs. Here, having a nice one, JP Morgan. So most things in the financials are 2 up, or in this case 3-2 on the month. So that would have to maintain. If we go to crude and UCO here, well, let's go to the daily. And just kind of chopping around. It's like it's not going down. it's kind of hanging around. And that helps for the XLE that we've been on all year. Here, an XLE for the month. Here, going to take this out, right? Right here, that 3. 93.31. 93.61. We did it. You just had to wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And, that's, pretty much everyone. Chevron, Exxon. We've known about this all year. Did we know about this all year? I think we did. Yeah, so we're still there. We're now into exhaustion risk where we're going to the higher highs, but, still all good over there. If we go to retail XRT, here an XRT, trying to take the inside month to the upside, and we know that's kind of fragmented because it's, you're selling a lot of different things, but Here's Walmart. Walmart not doing much, but you are a 2-month to the upside. And you can see this broadening formation. We'll see if that picks up any steam. On the weekly, just kind of sitting there. If we go to Target, Target picking up a little steam also outside week. And on the month, trying to go inside month and up. So as long as it's above 170.75, right, you got that inside month and up. Costco, here, trying to go 2 month to the upside. So it's just like when you hear me talk about simultaneous breaks, we're watching on a monthly basis how many things are taking out the monthly highs, how many things are taking out the monthly lows. A lot more taking out the monthly highs, and that's a positive thing. We can say whatever, rate hikes or whatever you want, but what we know to be true is that most things are 2 up on the month. So above 512.82 in Costco. If we go to I'm sorry, with the Dow Jones, let's go to the Boeing. Believe it or not, Boeing. Inside month and up. Hits magnitude by taking that out. We'll see if that continues. Cat Tractor, we've been watching this big broadening formation for a long time. And boom, after last month's 2-2 reversal, now going to take these guys out and maybe strong enough to take that out. That tells you to watch Deere and AGCO. Here, Deere, AGCO. Here, both coming up on those broadening formations. Then if we go to, just go to tech, SMH. SMH goes 2-2 on the month, right? So they've been like talking about the 10-year yields coming down, but 2 down, 2 up. If you go to XLK, here, 2 down, 2 up, and that tells you to look at Microsoft and Apple because they're heavily weighted in there. And Microsoft looking for an outside month. So we'll see how that goes. If we go to MetaBuddy. And MetaBuddy here had that 2-2 weaker. And it's back into an old 3. So maybe we got something going on there. If we go to Amazon. And Amazon closer to 2-2 weaker to the upside. 2 down by taking out the lows, then 2 up. And if that's so, then you get back into this old 3 here, right? So maybe we got Amazon ready to go if you go to the monthly. Here, still having some problems, but you went into some short-term exhaustion risk. And now setting up hammer, albeit we have a lot of month left. If we go to Netflix. And Netflix still an inside month, but slowly grinding its way back up. And as you can see, slight 2 down, closer to 2-2 reversal to the upside to take out all these guys. So that's good for them. Google. And Google in the week goes 2 down, 2 up, 3-2-2. So we'll see if we can finish this off. If we go to the month, here. Trying to hammer kind of shooter, albeit we've got a lot of month left, but starting to come back is Goog. If we go to NVIDIA, and NVIDIA with the SMHers, 2-2 month, 2 down, 2 up, right? Here they come, right, with the SMHers, and that's going to give us a bunch like, ADI here, 2-2 month, AVGO. So a whole bunch of this tech coming back on a 2-2 month. If we go to AMAT, 2-2 month, all that kind of stuff working. And then if you go to like Adobe, that's really been hurting. But now you're finally going inside month to the upside, 2-1-2. So tech looking a little better than we've seen. If we go to the bios, you can see ALNY. ALNY RevStrat month there. All right, 1, 2, 2. So you might keep an eye on that. Just a couple of the AMD. AMD 2-2 reversal month. So you're seeing a lot of that in the SMHers. We just want to make sure that keeps going, because when we close it, towards the highs at the end of the week, everything's going to look good. I understand that. It's just we always want to know what's the next 2. So if it's going to fail, it's going to be a 2 down on the dailies, or it's going to be a 2 up on Monday, then a 2 down. But as far as we know, you're seeing like Akamai, 2-2 reversal month to the upside. AI for the bottom picker special. Look at this thing. This thing's gotten killed. Now it's a 2 up month. So AI, you might want to keep an eye on that. Other than that, we got Alcoa here, also an inside month to the upside, and Tesla's still struggling on the month. If you go to the week, you're going to see this. If you can take out this weekly high, you can see whenever you see a range like this and a slight higher high and then a lower low, if you can take this out, and people at that time would say, I'm chasing. But if you can take 208.90 out, then you're back through the try and off she goes. If you go to the daily, you'll see this. Inside day to the upside. This broadening formation here is, like I said, if you can get in here to 208, some people say you're chasing, but at that point, then we can go on all the way back up into here. So we'll see. Like I said, when things go out on the highs, everything's going to look good, blah, blah, blah. We did have some weakness in the healthcares like UNH, all these kind of guys. But because of the destruction on Fridays, good chances of inside days, XLV. So we might have some other bar issues over in that kind of stuff. But we'll monitor that as the week goes on. So, anytime you get this time of the month, you had an opening week, you had a second week, right? You don't have any Fed speak or Fed announcements until next month. But as far as we know, we are mostly 2 up on the month, and that's what we want to know. That's all we care about. People can say whatever they want, but as long as you're 2 up on the month, that's something I want to know about. All right, that's going to do it for this week. I'm Rob Smith, Smith Black with the Weekend Vid.